friends. Hope you're doing really well. I wanted to get you all ready for during Easter week. I found a book in cleaning out that belongs to my kids. It's called In Search of the Great White Tiger, and it's a story about a bunch of animals and how they learn to follow God. And as we enter into Easter week, the most important thing that Miss Lori and I and Miss Kim want you to do is to learn how to follow God. It's a journey that we're on. None of us really ever achieve it, but we are constantly learning how to follow God in everything that we do. We make bad choices sometimes, and sometimes we make good choices. But God wants us to keep following Him, and He leads us on that way. So I found this story, and I thought I would read it to you. It's got a whole bunch of chapters, so I'm going to read you a chapter at a time, and you're going to have to come back every day and find out what happens in the story. It follows a bunch of animals and how they belong to a man by the name of the Great White Tiger, and they follow him. You'll find out that the Great White Tiger is really God. So these animals follow the Great White Tiger. They belong to him. And something bad happens, and they have to learn how to follow the Great White Tiger. So join me as we go on this adventure together. You're going to love the animals. They're very funny and silly, but they're just a lot like us too. So I hope you enjoy it. Come every day to hear another chapter, and we should be through this in about a week. So I hope you love it. Again, it's called In Search of the Great White Tiger by Sheila Walsh. So here we go. Do you ever wonder if God sees you? Is He watching when you play and when your day is through? Come now with our travelers, for they ask that question too. And you'll hear the great white tiger's roar. Yes, I love you. Chapter 1. On a brand new morning in a faraway land called Gnu, which only a few have ever visited, someone was watching as dozens of children poured through the grand Gnu gates and came running to the amazing carousel called the Gnu Zoo. "Mommy, look at this skinny old bird," cried a boy as he climbed onto the ostrich's back. "Ooh, I want this one," said a girl, hugging the panda's neck with sticky cotton candy fingers. When every child was ready at last, a large golden key slowly turned at the center of the Gnu Zoo, and the music and the motion began. All day long, the children rode the animals round and round, as round and round the world goes. All day long, they sang to the Gnu Zoo music. "We love Gnu, where dreams come true. We love Gnu, we're happy too. We love Gnu, nowhere else will do. For the white tiger made the land of Gnu." And all day long, that someone whose name was Big Billy kept watching the children's happy faces. Until the day was over, and every sleepy girl and boy finally left the Gnu Zoo and disappeared one by one through the slowly closing grand Gnu gates. And then, when the gates closed with a click and everything fell silent and still, the animals came to life. The shiny pole twisted up from Big Billy's back, and he stood and stretched and smiled. "What a day," he said. "What a scrumptiously wonderful day." "Well, speak for yourself," said the ostrich. "I've never been so insulted in all my life. Skinny old bird, indeed. Humph. I'm streamlined, not skinny." "Come on, Miss Marbles," Big Billy said. "Think of it as a compliment. After all, the boy did choose you to ride on, didn't he?" Miss Marble flashed her long eyelashes. "Well, of course, I am irresistible." irresistible. How totally true. How totally silly, said Chattaboonga the monkey, stretching out to high-five her twin sister, Boonga Chatta. If only everyone were as cool as we are, she said. We're cool, the sisters crowed together. Did someone say she's cool? Asked Einstein the elephant. Seems quite warm in here to me tonight. Oh, brother, said Chattaboonga, you'd think you could hear with those great flapping ears. Einstein laughed with everyone as they danced and sang under the golden GNU moon. We love GNU where dreams come true. We love GNU, we're happy too. We love GNU, nowhere else will do, for the white tiger made the land of GNU. Big Billy could think of nothing he'd rather do than enjoy his friends forever at the GNU Zoo. Heh, heh, heh. Just you wait. There's the bad guy. But suddenly, there was a huge shadow that blocked the moonlight, and a terrible roar filled the sky. The ground shook and the carousel creaked and groaned. Out of the darkness, a horrible monster stormed up to the animals. I am Reptilian. I am the new master of the carousel, he snarled. Now you all belong to me. Oh, but that could never be true, Big Billy said. And although his knees trembled, he stepped forward bravely. We belong to the great white tiger. See? Look at our paws. Arg! Reptilian roared in anger, and quicker than a butterfly's blink, he grabbed Boonga Chatta's outstretched paw and took her prisoner for his lunchbox. Arg! Reptilian roared again, and all the spindly poles descended, holding the animals fast once more. Reptilian crawled onto the carousel, snatched the golden key, and gulp, swallowed it. No more music, he screamed, and no more laughter. I hate happy people. He turned to the horrible creature at his side. Creepshaw, he snarled, guard these miserable animals while I'm away. There'll be no singing, no smiling, and most of all, never let them mention that huge white arg. Reptilian stomped out into the darkness, carrying a kicking and screaming Boonga Chatta. Help, Big Billy, help me! I'll never see my sister again, Chattaboonga cried. Miss Marbles took her best lace handkerchief from her purse and gave it to the monkey. Quiet! Creepshaw shouted. So Miss Marbles whispered, Big Billy, what do we do now? Yes, Big Billy, whispered Einstein. What now? Yeah, Big Billy, sniffled Chattaboonga. What now? Silence! Yelled Creepshaw, picking at his teeth with a toothpick. The animals stayed quiet the rest of the night, but Big Billy didn't sleep a wink. Not one wink. That's the end of chapter 1. So tomorrow I'll read to you chapter 2. So make sure you come back and join our journey again with these animals. I can't wait for you to see what happens. It's going to be a great ending. Have a great day. Bye.